What's up, guys? Today we are at Bad Company in Bramley, Leeds. I've kindly been allowed by Richard, the owner, and the employees here to interview some of the fighters today. I'm really excited, I can't wait.
Bad Company is one of the most prestigious gyms in the entirety of the United Kingdom. It's produced some of the best Thai boxers the country's ever seen, such as Liam Harrison, James Francis, also known as Badger, and Andy Howson, Liam's cousin. The gym is phenomenal. This new complex is amazing. It used to be on York Road in Leeds, but it's now in Bramley. Facilities are amazing. Everything's amazing about this gym. It's possibly one of the best gyms I've ever seen. But without further ado, let's speak to the head coach and the owner of Bad Company, Richard Smith.
But before we do that, quick shout out to Cargo Vehicle and Recovery, the official sponsor of Roman Anthony Fight Media. We've jumped on board to help sponsor us. If your car's done, broken down, or just sat there wasting space, remember to give them a shout. They'll buy any car, any condition, and they also do 24/7 vehicle recovery as well. Scan that QR code on screen and go to the description for all of the details.
I'm here with Richard from Bad Company today. Just got a quick few questions for you, if that's all right. Starting off, where did it come from, the name Bad Company?
I used to read a comic when I was a kid called 2000 AD, when I one with Judge Dredd in it, and there was a story called Bad Company that I really liked. I liked the idea of it. It was sort of like an intergalactic group of people who'd all committed crimes and stuff, and they got thrown into this platoon that was supposed to go into situations that they weren't supposed to come out of.
It's interesting that it's transformed into almost quite an iconic name in the world of Muay Thai.
Yeah.
But where did you first get the idea to actually start a Thai gym in Leeds?
So I'm from Sheffield. I did all my training in Chesterfield, and then I used to drive over to Manchester to Master Toddy's and Master A's gym in Manchester. And then I got a job in Leeds, moved to Leeds. There were at the time no gyms in Leeds, 1992 that was. And I just thought, you know what, I might as well start my own. So it was only 2 nights a week, still driving over to Manchester because I was still fighting and competing. But then, you know, as things went along, we went to 3 nights a week, and it just got bigger and bigger till here we are in a full-time gym now.
I came last night to the kids' class and did a bit of filming, and I saw a lot of kids wearing, obviously, you can see behind you the Bad Company brand. Does it mean a lot to you to be able to come, I suppose, on the night to classes and stuff and see the company you've created on these, on the clothing everywhere?
Yeah, not really the clothing and the branding, but like we've just come back from Italy. Me and my wife Lisa are team leaders for Team England WBC amateur team. We just took 55 fighters over there, and 7 of those were from Bad Company. And to see all them kids, you know, over there fighting international competition, and you know, massive group of people all bonding together and stuff like that, and knowing that I had some part in creating that, you know, it does me. That's what means the most to me.
One last question, I won't keep you, I know you're a busy man. I want to ask, obviously, you used to be on York Road, you've transformed quite a lot now. What would you, if you could, what would you like to do further with Bad Company in terms of the gym?
Well, the growth and the expansion of this gym has never been anything that was massively intentional, to be honest. You know, I remember when I first opened the gym, somebody said, "What's your goal?" I said, "I'd like to have a British champion training out of the gym, to create my own British champion." But by the time we're finished, I've got 32 world champions now. I never dreamt I'd have anything like this. People say, "I bet this gym's a dream come true," and I say, "You know what? No, it's not. I never dreamt I'd have this." So, in all honesty, I've never had a particular goal in sight. I've just always wanted to be the best that we can be and see where that takes us. And of course, where we are now is we're quite a well-known brand and quite a well-known name in the sport, nationally and internationally. And I want to maintain that. I want to keep relevant. I want to stay where we are. But I also want to, you know, obviously improve things and keep making a difference to fighters and pushing people through. For me, it's not just creating world-class international fighters who go on to a world stage. It's also, like you saw with kids class last night, you know, teaching kids and making a difference to them. And you know, we've got some parents coming through now with their kids who I used to teach when they were kids. So it's great to sort of have a bit of a legacy like that, really.
and a legacy you have indeed. Thank you for your time. I appreciate that.
And that concluded my interview with Richard Smith of Bad Company. Obviously, the head coach, one of the greatest coaches in the entirety of the country, produced some of the most amazing fighters. What you're seeing now on screen is my footage from my first day at Bad Company, where I watched some of the sparring between a lot of the fighters, young up and coming. What you're watching now is a young lad on the left, that's Caelan, training from Brighton. He had a fight a few weeks ago, brilliant up-and-coming fighter to keep your eye on. Also, obviously, Badger and Liam Harrison. Obviously, those two were multiple-time world champions. But one of my favourite things about Bad Company that I noticed is they had fighters coming from all over the country. Like I've just said, Caelan, obviously he's training from Brighton, but he'd come all the way from Brighton just to train at Bad Company. The gym has a real community feel, and I'd recommend it for anyone local or even nationally who has an interest in Muay Thai or even a beginner and you wanting to get into this kind of thing. But yeah, this concludes my interview with Richard Smith of Bad Company Gym. I've got a video coming out in a couple of days with Liam Harrison of Bad Company Gym, obviously multiple-time world champion, Muay Thai legend, obviously an absolute legend of the sport. I've got a video of him coming out, and I've also got a few other videos, so stay tuned, watch this space, like, subscribe, and hit that follow button on TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook pages. Have a lovely day. Thank you for watching.